Hey there, Ride the Car Guy here, and I am so excited. Today is finally the day we're actually going to start up the GT after months of being out of commission. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, head to my channel. You'll see I tore down the engine all the way down to the cylinders and built it all back up with new parts. During that rebuild, I put on new cams, long tube headers, and we just bought a cold air intake. So after all of that, it needs a tune before it will even run, and that's what we're going to focus on today. Now there's multiple ways you can get a tune. You can order a tuner off the internet, have a company write you some custom tunes, send them to you, and then you upload them, which is the route we're gonna take. Or you can go get a fully custom dyno tune at a performance shop. I decided to go the mail order route simply because I can't even drive my car right now. It won't start because of the modifications that I made to it. I bought my tuner as part of a kit. I got an SCT X4 tuner and a JLT3 Cold Air Intake from AmericanMuscle.com. As part of that kit, I received what's called free tunes for life from Bama Performance, where you simply go in and you can fill out a form on their website telling them the changes you made to your car, and they will write the tune for you and then just send it right over in an email. So today I'm going to walk you through that full process, everything from once you get it in the mail to updating it, getting your tunes loaded, and then of course getting the tune uploaded to the Mustang, and naturally a first start. So let's start by getting the tuner out and getting it set up. So our kit comes with everything that we need. We of course have the Bama branded SCT X4 tuner, the cable to connect to our computer, and of course the cable to connect to the OBD2 reader in the car. They also include a little sticker. It's a sticker that matches the back of the tuner. I'm assuming they want you to throw it on probably the ECU. So let's get this thing updated, get the tunes on it, and then go get those tunes onto the car. So the very first step is to make sure that we have the software itself on the tuner fully up to date. So we're gonna go get the updater software from sctflash.com before we go plug this into the computer. So wait on this, set that aside, and then head to sctflash.com. From here, just click on support in the upper right-hand corner. And then you have SCT software right in the center. Click on that, and then you want to find device updater in this list here. Down here is just some instructions on how to use the software, but the download link is right at the top. So go ahead and click that. It's going to prompt a download down below, or if you have different browsers, it might display differently. I'm just going to hit save. Let it run, do its little scan here, and then I'm going to click run. And now it's going to install the software. Follow the prompts to get that installed. Excellent. It's going to keep going here. Now it's going to install the drivers for the tuner. Excellent. It's done. Now we want to go find it. So it's on our desktop. Just double click device updater. There we go. So now we're ready to plug in our tuner. Go ahead and plug it in, let it get recognized, and then we can look for updates. Plugging it in turns it on. The computer recognizes it. Just let it sit for a minute or two. Once it says it's set up and ready to use, so to speak, we can hit check for updates. There you go. It says device is ready in the lower right. So now we can go over here and just click automatically check for updates. It's finding the device. Okay, it said to unplug the device, and now it's going to apparently download drivers, and then it's going to tell us when to plug it back in. Once it downloads, it's going to ask you to install again, so just click that, click install. Then it runs through that process. Okay, it's done. I had to click install, I don't know, like 3 or 4 times. But now we have the new software to go onto the device. But since it asks us to unplug the device, obviously the new software is not on here yet. So plug it back in. Let it start up, then click automatically check for updates again. Here we go. Excellent. So you'll see some, possibly like you see here, some green text and some red text, or you might see all red or all green. All green means, of course, that it is all fully up to date, and then anything red is out of date and needs to be updated. So click on Update Device. And now be sure, do not touch anything. Just let it do its thing, let it update, don't touch it, and then come back once it's done and do whatever it's asking you to do. Okay, so finally done. First tip of the video, if you want to drive your newly tuned Mustang on a Saturday, start the tuning process on Tuesday. Now that we have this updated, we need to go ahead and get the actual tune files that Bama programmed for us and get those installed onto the tuner itself. When you're ready to install your tune files, you need to go retrieve your tune files. And mine, I ordered through Bama Performance via American Muscle, so there's an interface where I just went in and it said request a tune. I clicked the button and then it literally just gave me a form and it said what headers do you have on here, what cams do you have, any other exhaust changes, and then they will write you a tune and then they'll just email it to you. That's what this email is. In here I have 2 tunes attached to the email. I have one for an 87 octane, one for 93. So click on the attachments and they will download. Just go ahead and put those on your desktop for now. It's going to open in a new window. I'm just going to click Save As, go to my desktop, click Save, and then just do the same for the other one. Since the X4 will hold up to, I believe it's 10 or 15 tunes, obviously I'm just going to put both on right away, and then I can swap them out whenever I want to. Excellent. So I have both of my tunes. They're just sitting on my desktop right here. And then I'm going to go up and I'm going to click Load Custom Tune File. Once you click on that, you just have to browse, find the file. So just go right back to your desktop. And I'm going to load the 87 first. No reason, just going to. Now I'm going to come in here, it says Available Tunes. And then I'm going to click that little arrow and say On Device. And then I'm going to click Program. It says Programming Custom Tune. It's just going to take that file and load it onto the device. Excellent. It says it's complete. And then I can just go do it again with my 93. So that's it. We have our tunes on the actual tuner. Then now we're ready to go out to the car, plug it into the OBD2, and get them uploaded to the car itself. So here we are. We have our tuner. We are in the car. I have the key in the ignition. It's not turned on yet because we're going to wait until it tells us to do so. But then we're just going to take our cable. We're going to plug it in. Excellent. And then wait patiently. All right. So we have Program Vehicle. So we want to select that. Gives us some warnings about California. Now it says turn the key on. So we're just going to turn to the on position. We're not going to try to start it. Okay. It says do not start the engine, of course. Then we just press continue. Processing data. It's just reading some car data. So it says preloaded and custom tunes. We want to use our custom tunes that were written for us by Bama. So we're going to go down here. And I'm going to choose the 87 tune. Here it gives us the opportunity to adjust some of the options. I'm not touching anything. I'm not confident in any of that. That's why I had someone else write it. So hit approve. It says this custom tune will disable the preloaded tunes because of the modifications of your vehicle that require tune customization. Sounds good to me. Let's do it. So now it's confirming that we're going to use our custom tune and we're going to use the default options. Click continue. Now it says turn key off. We're effectively going to follow the directions from here on out. Just says turn key off, turn key on. So it's going to kind of go back and forth. During this stage, it is saving our stock tune. Excellent, now it's prepping. Accessing our processor. And here we go, now it's downloading the tune. Nearly done. All right, now it's clearing any codes. Excellent, now it tells us to turn it off. Back on again. Excellent, download complete. Now it says turn the key off. And then click done. Awesome. If we want to verify that it's been married, we can go down to device info. Scroll down. And it says married status, married. Make sure the key's in the off position, then unplug this device. Then we're ready to start it. Oh, that's it. I'm so happy that this thing is running. It runs well. It even sounds good, even with those stock mufflers. And I could not be happier that it's not just taking up space in my garage, but actually out on the road where it belongs. I'm gonna have a lot more going on with this car. We're gonna be working on the suspension most likely next, maybe some more engine mods, but definitely hit me up with any questions. And if you wanna keep up with me, head to rtcg.tv or follow me on Instagram at RyeTheCarGuy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.